Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I am so glad that you could join me this morning for our daily spiritual practice. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living, our teachings are all based on the science of mind, and our beloved founder is Ernest Holmes. Well, it's Friday, and on Friday, I always have a word for the week for you. And our word this morning is cultivate. And the meaning of the word cultivate is to grow, improve, or foster and encourage the growth of. Our reading this morning is from Live in Grace, Walk in Love by Bob Job. And it's entitled, We'll Fill Our Lives with What We Cultivate the Most. Plant grace by the acre. And Bob writes, if you have a neighbor with a green thumb who likes to grow vegetables, you've hit the jackpot. It's not unusual for them to stop by in the middle of the afternoon with bags full of tomatoes or some other produce. It's never a small bag either. It's more than you could eat in a week. How weird would it look if we took their offering of tomatoes and then asked them, why didn't you bring us watermelon? Not only would it be ungrateful, but we'd ask, look kind of silly. They didn't bring us watermelon because they didn't plant watermelon. They can't harvest something they don't plant, and neither can we. I wonder why we ask those kind of silly questions in our lives. We tend to grow the virtues that we've planted. Cultivating grace makes us more gracious. Giving love makes us more loving. Practicing patience helps us become more patient. We can't take jabs at people behind their backs and then expect to become more tender-hearted towards them. But we can practice giving the benefit of the doubt to people and watch compassion for them grow in our hearts. God created the earth with these rhythms of planting and harvesting to teach us about His kingdom. He gave us tools to understand His work of redemption in our everyday lives. We'll fill our lives with what we cultivate the most. I encourage you, plant grace by the acre. And our affirmation for today is, I grow in grace and love. And now I'd like to invite you to gently close your eyes. Just make yourself comfortable. Take a slow, deep breath in. Just let go of any tension in your body. And just feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on. Just become more still and comfortable. Feel yourself relax. Take another slow, deep breath. And feel a sense of calm and peace as it fills every atom of your being. Take another slow, deep breath and let your thinking begin to wind down, to smooth out as you feel yourself become more comfortable, more relaxed. And now I invite you to step into high consciousness, this place where we prepare our minds for the best that life has to offer. a place that allows us to transform from within. That place where you are reminded how precious your life is, how you're entirely and completely supported and sustained from the inside out and the outside in. Feel yourself surrounded in love. Just be right here, right now with me, transforming from within, cultivating grace by the acre. Today, I cultivate grace by the acre. Today, I am reminded that we fill our lives with what we cultivate the most. I plant grace by the acre. Today, we are reminded that we fill our lives with what we cultivate the most. I plant grace by the acre. I remind you, we fill our lives with what we cultivate the most. Today, I plant grace by the acre. Today, I transform from within. I plant grace by the acre. And so, as our journey comes to a close, we send great thanks to the universe for the opportunity to transform from within, for the wisdom that has been received, the reminder that we fill our lives with what we cultivate the most, for this opportunity to stop and to plant grace by the acre. I thank you for being a light in the world. I thank you for starting your day with a daily spiritual practice, for joining me, Reverend Rebecca Kay, here at the Center for Spiritual Living. I'm so grateful that your light is shining brightly in the world. Have a wonderful week, great weekend. I'll see you next Wednesday with Points to Ponder. I send you much love and many blessings. Thank you for being with me this morning.